Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Richardson. I'm a psychic medium, been a psychic medium all my life, and as I have not always defined it that way because I didn't always understand it. But as I've learned and grown, now I am fully embracing it. I am bringing you your daily abundance messages. Spirit has put it on me to, or put it for me to bring you abundance messages from beyond, from the spirit world. So spirit, sometimes I always hear them in my mind, hear them talking. Sometimes I literally hear them in my ear. I feel them. I see them in my mind's eye. And sometimes they just give me a knowing of information. They do talk very fast, so I will often write it down. I call it channeling because as the message comes in, sometimes they'll say go live, and I'll just go live and I'll just talk as they are talking to me. And sometimes I just write it down so that I can just read it. So I wrote it down today. Today's message is all about expectations. What does that mean? If you're like me, I will often tune into spirit. I feel like I'm always connected. That's what my main goal is, to stay connected, because my life goes so much better when I am connected. So if you're listening to this for the first time, welcome. Thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you like it and click like and subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell button so you will be notified as soon as I upload your daily message. It's all about abundance because we all want more abundance. But if you're like me, when I am not, or in the past when I wasn't tuned in to spirit, I always heard them, felt them, knew them, but I felt like I was always running from it because I didn't understand it. Even when I was alone, I would be in the house, turn all the lights on because I just felt their energy. I knew they were around me, but I didn't want to go deeper to understand why they were around me. What did they have to say? It never occurred to me they were here to help me. They were here to make my life easier. So if there's anything I can say to you, is that if you're hearing feelings, getting, some people call it downloads or information, or if you just know that you know the right way to go and you can't explain why you know it, just embrace it. If it's of love, it's from spirit. Listen to it, let them guide you. That's what they're here for. By the way, they're with us 24/7. They can never leave. They don't want to leave. They want to help us. So if you're on your path, just know that you've got 24/7 support. You can go to them with any question because they're from Source, God. They're here to help you. They're here to make it easier for us to move forward and to learn what we're supposed to learn. I don't believe that we're here to be miserable. I don't believe that. I believe that they're coming in, they're telling me that we're here to guide you always in all ways. And in everything you can trust us because what we bring you is of love, from Source, from God, whatever you choose to define, something greater than yourself. So Spirit's telling me to read. So I'm going to read your daily abundance message. Caring about outcomes is futile. Expecting certain things to come from your actions moves the expected outcome further away from you. It will take you longer and will be harder when you set rigid expectations. The universe /source /God doesn't bend to human extremism. Ask for all that you desire, and it will be given to you in accordance to how, when, and where the universe gives it. It may come in small givings or large. Be open to saying, yes, thank you for everything the universe gives you. It might come to you by having someone hold the door for you when you most need it. It might be an abundance of support that you didn't expect. The key is not expecting how it will come to you. Let the universe gift you with surprises. Simply say, thank you. So these messages are really moving for me because I remember a time when I didn't tune into spirit. I didn't know. I thought I had to figure out everything myself. And I thought I had to muscle my way through everything. I thought I had to make certain situations turn out a certain way. I had to have control over as much as I could, but in my mind, I wanted to control everything because I thought I had to make everything work. Thought I had to do everything myself. I didn't realize the extent that spirit was here to help me. How it is now is I literally tune into spirit hundreds of times every day. I try before I make any decision, even what to eat for breakfast, even what to wear, how to say things. I literally want to stay connected 24/7 because I want them to tell me the best way to do everything, because I know they're looking out for my highest and greatest good. So the difference is everything goes so much better when I just check with them first. And it might sound silly, like what can I eat for breakfast? But I've actually had things like happen when I check in with them, like don't eat that now because you don't have time, or or and yet in my mind I'm like, I have time. I've got lots of time. But then something will happen, like the dogs are going crazy, and literally it will divert my attention, and literally had I not listened to spirit, I wouldn't have had breakfast at all, because something will have happened that made me not have time. So that's kind of an example, but you get the idea. I mean, and I've stopped asking them why. So if you're tuning into spirit and you're getting guidance and you're in that phase where you're where, like I was, where I would constantly say, well, you tell me why first and then I'll do it. That's not how they work. You've got to develop a trust with them, and it's a daily process. Even, for me, I have to trust them to give me the right information, and I've developed that trust. So now I'm letting go and just realizing I don't have to ask how, because they're not going to answer me anyway. I mean, I don't have to ask them why, or demand that they explain themselves, or demand that they explain why it's better at this time and not some other time. I'm just in the acceptance mode of, or you might call it surrender. In my mind, they're saying surrender, surrender. So, like surrendering, like, okay, I accept that you are looking out for my highest and greatest good. You've always done that. Not once have they failed me. And that is like the best support I could ever ask for. And it's 24/7. That's the good news. So that's kind of a long-winded abundance message today, but tune in, listen to them. And it's okay to be unsure, but just ask them questions. I hope you have a great day. Check out the description box below. I put all my information in there. I do private readings, psychic readings, mediumship. I do past life regression. So if you're wondering why you're here, or what you learned in past lives, or who you were in a past life, what you did in a past life or lives, many lives. They're saying you all have lived many lives. All right. Well, take good care of yourself. I care about you. And be happy, be kind. Click like, click subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell button so you'll be notified immediately when I upload new abundance messages for you. Pass this on to your friends. They may need to hear it too. It's best to listen to this a couple of times at different times because Spirit may lead you to understand something different each time from the same video. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, right? Take care. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.